Good afternoon. We're Group 3 from 2F2 and we are here to conduct an interview on successful people and their stories of how they gain success. Today, our guest is a person who have accomplished many things at a very young age. She was the area head of RCBC Savings Bank and now the Business Systems Analyst. She is none other than Teresa Soriano. So thank you for coming today. We really appreciate it. So how are you
for
doing?
inviting me.
Hi. It's our pleasure. So how are you doing?
I'm feeling fine today.
Great, great. We are all very excited, so this is how it goes. We will be asking you 15 to 20 questions and hopefully you could answer it with relative ease.
Okay.
So first question, how long have you been working and how old were you when you had your first paying job?
I actually worked for 5 years already in a corporation, but my first paying job was when I was 18 years old. I worked as a freelance writer for economics papers or management papers.
What came into your mind to apply for this kind of job?
It's actually my dream to work in a bank. That's why I applied at RCBC Savings Bank.
How was your first day in your job?
I was quite nervous and at the same time excited because, as I have mentioned, it is already my dream to work for the bank.
Can you describe a typical day or week in the position?
I would say it's always on the go because the job requires me to be able to answer to my subordinates even at the weekdays or wee hours of the night because the operations that I'm handling is on a 24/7 basis. That's why I always have to be on the go. I always have to be available whenever they need someone to make the decisions for them.
So are you happy with your job?
Of course I am.
What do you find most enjoyable doing your job?
What I find most enjoyable in my job is the challenge, the hardships actually. Because my job is very hard, it's very challenging, and it's a way for me to prove that a 23-year-old could do more than what they are expecting me to do. So
Are
that's
there
why I
any
enjoy it.
negatives in your job?
Yeah, it's also, as I have mentioned a while ago, what's negative in my job is that I have to be on call all the time. Even if even if you are attending the mass or you're gonna go shopping, you always have to be on the go.
What motivates you to get out of your bed in the morning?
What motivates me? What motivates me the most is that today is gonna be a day for me to do something, or today is a day for me to be better than myself yesterday. So I have to wake up every day and I have to have this winner attitude. I can do this. Today's the day.
Can you tell us the story of your successes, challenges, and major responsibilities?
I could say one of the successes that I had in my life is that when I became an area head of RCBC Savings Bank, is that it's already a success to say that you became a department head of a prestigious organization at the age of 23. You have 52 subordinates under you. Actually, I don't have any supervisorial experience before, but our group had trusted me and saw potential in me to be able to handle this big group. So, what's the challenge in that is that you have to deal with 52 people with different attitudes, with different work style. So you really have to adjust to each and every one of them to be able to work as a team. So, and what I learned about that is that you have to adjust your management style based on the person you are talking to. It doesn't have to be plain and simple all throughout the 52 subordinates that you have.
Must be a really hard time. So can you tell me about a time when you almost gave up? How you felt about that and what you did instead of giving up?
Every afternoon of the job, It's when you had a very, very tiring day, a lot of problems. Every day we're encountering problems. Actually, I could say that my job is like, I'm like a firefighter, you know? what I do is that I kill fire that's been created by my subordinates. But it's part of the job kasi for us to, you know, face anger of management as well as disappointed clients. So, sorry. What was the last part of the question?
Uh, yeah, what did
What did I do instead of giving up? I always go back to think about what I want to achieve in my life. Is this what's gonna define you? Do you want to be defined as a quitter? No, I don't want to be defined as a quitter. So I persevere, I continue. Even if I don't want to give up, I do not give up. Winners don't give up.
If you could start all over again, would you change your career path in any way? Why?
No, I wouldn't change anything. Even if I could change the mistakes that I've done, I wouldn't. Because every ups and down, I think is mandatory to create who am I today.
How would you describe yourself in one word?
Dedicated.
Lastly, what inspirational message can you say to young students like us that also wanted to be successful in the future?
Okay. If you want to be successful, it should be your passion to excel. Never ever give up on your dreams. If you're having a hard time, always remember that you're doing this because you want to do it. If you're failing, don't ever think that you're a failure. Always take failures as a room for improvement or a learning. It's a medium for you to learn. Learn from your mistakes. Okay. And also, never. That's it.